Hello, America, and to our friends around the world, greetings! This could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing. But up until maybe the last 70, 80 years, lawyers did this type of thing to become lawyers, and that is, they studied, they apprenticed, they practiced. Seems that Washington wants to go that direction. But more than ever, it's incumbent upon you, the consumer, and the one who's going to be the most impacted by incompetent counsel, to do your due diligence to verify that they know as much, if not more, than you do about the law. 18 March 2024, Washington adopts new lawyer licensing paths as other states mull bar exam bypasses by Karen Sloan, Reuters. The Supreme Court of Washington on Friday approved several new ways for attorneys to become licensed that bypass the bar exam, adding momentum to the burgeoning alternative licensure movement. Washington's High Court approved opens new tab in concept two new licensing pathways for law school graduates. One option is a new apprenticeship program for law school graduates who would work under the supervision of an experienced lawyer for 6 months, then submit a portfolio of work for evaluation. If I'm not mistaken, I believe California has a similar 6 month apprenticeship. A separate option would allow law students to complete 12 credits of skills coursework and 500 hours of hands-on legal work before graduation, then submit a work portfolio to the Washington State Bar to become licensed. Oregon in November adopted an apprenticeship pathway for law school graduates, joining Wisconsin and New Hampshire, which have for years offered law graduates a way to become licensed without taking the bar exam. High courts in California, Minnesota, and Utah are currently considering proposals to license attorneys without the bar exam, while Nevada and South Dakota are among the states developing such proposals. Those new options protect the public, address a serious legal deserts problem in Washington, and help remedy the fairness and bias concerns with the traditional licensure, said Seattle University School of Law Dean Anthony Varona in a statement on Friday. Oh, yes. The college on the east side of Capitol Hill with their giant solar panels, claiming they would provide enough energy to sustain a single family home. We're going to trust them. Varona was co-chair of the Washington Bar Licensure Task Force, which developed the proposals at the High Court's behest. Members of that task force briefed the court on its recommendations in October, after which the court gathered public comment. The court's Friday order did not say when the new pathways would become available, but directed the Washington State Bar Association to convene a committee to examine how to implement them. The task force report noted studies that show the bar exam disproportionately and unnecessarily blocks historically marginalized groups from entering the practice of law, and that the exam is a financial burden for law graduates. 12 doctoral college credit hours. That's not going to be expensive either. Under Oregon's new licensure program, law graduates will spend 675 hours working under the supervision of an experienced attorney and create a portfolio of legal work that the bar officials will grade as an alternative to the traditional bar exam. The State Bar of California is hoping to pilot a program in which law school graduates would complete 700 to 1,000 of supervised legal practice and submit a portfolio of work to be graded by the state bar. Well, maybe I was incorrect about that, what I said earlier. Those who pass would become licensed, but that proposal is awaiting approval by the state Supreme Court. In regards to Washington and Oregon and their new program and the portfolio of work, is that going to be viewable by the public so that any potential client would be able to review their comprehension of the law? And as a final reminder, be aware of this regardless of where you're at, especially the states that were listed as already or planning to implement such an act. Because if I'm not mistaken, the Sixth Amendment allows you, the choice of counsel, but that doesn't guarantee the quality of counsel. It's up to you to do your due diligence to verify that these people are competent.